Tanner, thank you for sharing your story, and for all of these students for sharing their stories. I think it gives you an idea of the richness of what we have in terms of the students that we have here in this program. We would love to have every student come up and speak their thanks about the scholarship that they have received, but it is Alumni Weekend, and we have to be out of here in time for the football game. So that is why we have purposely sat you with your student that you've donated the scholarship who's representing you in the program this year. And I hope you that have the time to hear their stories and to hear what it means to them to have received your scholarship, and make that kind of connection that once they graduate, you hear what they continue to give to the discipline and to the patients that they care for. Next, I would like for you to meet one of our generous individuals who will share the story of his passion and his family's passion and commitment to the College of Nursing and to our students. I'd like to welcome to the stage Leonard Graham.
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of nice speeches from the students who are receiving the scholarships. I mean, they really deserve a big round of applause, so that's an outstanding job. You know, we've been fortunate enough to get a scholarship for a few years now, and look at Kyle up there. She was our second scholarship winner. And it's like you look at her and you get a tear in your eye, just like one of your own kids. You know, she graduated this past summer, so Kyle's doing a nice job for us. So, good job, Kyle. Well, I'm not as a polished speaker as some of the other guys and ladies that were up here, but I do want to share my experience with you guys of how we became scholarship donors. The scholarship that we support is the Leonard B. Graham Jr. III, I'm junior, scholarship. And it was for my son. He's ex-U.S. Marine. He's no longer with us. And his goal and his dream was to become a Spartan nurse. And I'm going to be honest with you, so don't throw anything up here. You know, I was kind of blue and gold, you know. Blue and gold, so we would have that discussion every Saturday, you know. But, you know, he was Spartan through and through. So unfortunately, he's left us, and it was my wife, Tracy, who's sitting there, and my sister, Deborah, who was sitting there. You know, we definitely made it a mission to fulfill his dream and to be able to help Spartan nurses fulfill their dreams. So that's how the scholarship for Sergeant Leonard Graham, Jr. III, came to be. Again, when I set the scholarship up, because we're not experts at setting up scholarships, you know, I contacted Eric and his wonderful team and kind of told him what we wanted to do. He walked me through the steps. And not knowing the reception I would get from setting up a scholarship, I decided to set it for an amount where if I couldn't get any family and friends to donate, that I would support it every year, you know, because my goal is to have that scholarship last forever. So after talking to Eric and his group, they walked us through that process, and we were able to get the scholarship started and get it off the ground and get it awarded. So that was an excellent process for us. Some of the ways that we raise funds, we sent out the different pledge envelopes to family, friends, friends of friends, and we had a big reception for that. A lot of folks decided to donate in that form, and then we had a kind of a brainstorming that let's do a scholarship dinner at a local restaurant. and my wife and my sister, they decided to make gift basket, all Spartan things and things along that nature. And the restaurant not only donated a portion of the proceeds, but they let us have the raffle tables and all. And we were able to raise quite a bit of money. I mean, you know, a decent amount of money that kind of surprised us all at the end of the night about the turnout and the amount of money that we raised. So we thanked everybody who supported us in that effort, and some of the people that support us in that effort are also in this room as well. Another event that we joined the College of Nursing in is Crowd Power, and that was just amazing. And again, Eric and his crew put that together. We put that out there, and the nursing community really supported the scholarship, again, by donating funds for the scholarship. So just a lot of real good support in helping us keep the scholarship funded. And I mentioned a little earlier that I wanted the scholarship, and I still want the scholarship to last forever. You know, I'm 52 years young. Well, I'll be 52 next month. So obviously, I'm a little closer to the end of the book than I am the beginning of the book. So I wanted to be able to make sure that scholarship lasted forever. So again, with Eric and his crew, I got involved with the endowment. And I'm on here, make sure I get the name of it right. The estate plan endowment. And that will allow, you know, a portion of my funds or inheritance to be able to continue to fund the scholarship. And that way, you know, years after, you know, I'm long gone, my wife's long gone, that scholarship will continue to give to Michigan State and future nurses. So something to think about, you know, for all you guys, you know, whether it's, you know, the Leonard Graham scholarship or scholarships that you have out there on your own, to be able to keep those scholarships giving to the students for years to come. One other thing that I want to add in there, and I talked about Eric a lot, but Eric doesn't do it all by himself. I mean, he may give the impression that he does. Yeah. But he's got a good support team. You know, with Katie, I mean, Katie is like the hardest working person, in my opinion, in the college. I mean, she does everything, and she's everywhere. And also Jill from the communication department, excellent people, you know, and some folks call him Randy, I still call him Dean. I mean, and to me, you know, all those individuals I name are like family. I mean, they are part of my family, and they've treated me like family. And I would do anything to help support the School of Nursing in any way I can, and to support my extended family with Eric and his staff and the dean. So, thank you.